My full Chinese name is Wang.
Okay, and what grade are you currently in?
I just graduated from the middle school and now I'm in grade 9 and I am going to applying for grade 10.
Okay, so you just finished grade 9 and you're applying for grade 10 for 2015?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is your date of birth?
I born on 26th in May 2000 years.
2000, the year 2000. Okay.
The year 2000.
And Daisy, have you taken any exams like the SLEP or the TOEFL or the SSAT?
I took the select test and my score is 63.
Oh, okay.
I didn't take the SSAT test and I just take my TOEFL test, but I was preparing for my entrance examination before, so I do not have a good prepare for my TOEFL test and I
Oh,
didn't get my score yet.
okay. Well, I think we'll see because so far from talking to you, it seems like your English is pretty good. So I'm gonna guess that even if you weren't really concentrating on the TOEFL, I'll bet you did pretty well. Um, well, let's start with an easy question then, Daisy. Can you tell me what's one of your favorite subjects at school?
My favorite subject at school is chemistry because I like to see the reaction of the natural elements as they put together and change their color or produce some gases. And I like to see how to produce oxygen. And I in the lab, and I want to know how carbon dioxide may influence our life. So I think chemistry is a part is in connected to our daily life. So I was attracted by it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's quite a good answer. Um, how is chemistry connected to our daily life? Can you give me some examples or some things you've kind of come up with?
Yeah, you know that now the pollution around the world is more seriously than before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because of the carbon dioxide, we reduce it a lot, we put it a lot, and it's influenced the weather and change it into a warm atmosphere. And I just know that this the whole temperature become rise and the sea level rise. It destroys some kind of species of sea animals. And chemistry maybe can tell me how carbon dioxide may influence our life, and I would like to solve it in some ways that I can do daily life, such as I will change my traveling way. I will ride my bike or just not to take the car. And I would like to see how we can produce more oxygen and sometimes I like to see the reaction between the natural elements. I think it's interesting.
Wow, I think our interview is done. I'm already impressed with your English. I'm just kidding. We still got a little bit more. Um, that's pretty cool. I'm very excited to hear that you seem to be so enthusiastic and excited about chemistry. Um, but could you tell me what is something maybe that at school that you're not so interested in or you don't like? Are there any subjects that you don't like, or maybe you don't do well at, or
Yeah, I don't think politics is my favorite subject because I think the politics lessons sometimes is boring and it's hard for me. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand those provisions. But just a lot of and I do not do well in it, but I will try my best. After class, I will search those provisions online and go over my lessons again. And if I make questions, I always to go to ask my politics teacher, and she is very kind. She always answered my questions and helped me with my study. Then after my efforts, my mark got a little bit better, and now I'm no longer just a boy to study politics. Uh, Now I'm get more interested in it.
Oh, that's great. Can you tell me though? I'm kind of interested in, and there's no right or wrong answer, but why is it that politics are kind of boring for you? Is there any reason?
I just think the provisions
Uh huh.
there are too many, and I always mix it up. Those
Oh,
maybe just it looks like the same, but
yeah,
it's quite different.
yeah, yeah.
And in the test, I in the test I cannot use those provisions very well
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know how what kind of situation I could use it.
Right.
So after I done a lot of search online and know some events about the provisions, I know it well. So now I don't think it's so hard for me.
I see. So when I think about what you said about chemistry before and what you're saying about politics now, it sounds like for chemistry you have a lot of really great ideas about how to link chemistry to your daily life, but maybe for politics it's not for you personally, maybe not something that you can link to your everyday life. Is that about right, or is that?
uh, Almost.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all right. I don't want to put any words in your mouth, so not a problem. Um, Well, you know what? That's school, but can you tell me what about something you do in your free time that you enjoy, or that you that you're good at, or even something you are not good at but you still enjoy? What do you do with your free time?
In my free time at school, our school have a lot of school activities and community service, such as swimming club, science fiction club, students union, choir, English drama club, or any other. I'm a part of the English drama club, and I'm the member of in my students union, and I'm a member of the amusement department. In my free time, I always because our school has many competitions between students or have many festivals. So I organize those students. Some students always give me some performances, and I organize those performances and pick out some best one to put their show on the coming festival and to organize their time. And I'm a member of our school choir team, and I'm the leader in our school choir team. I always train together. And last summer vacation, we went to San Diego Students Choir Festival as a visit or as a study trip. We learn a lot in the USA to how to improve our singing skills in a different American way, and we met a lot of friends there. As talk about English drama, I'm a member in it, and some if the drama is come from the story we like or the book we like. So we have a group, and if some of the members think that they have some good story for us to prepare to show, we discuss together, and at the coming festival, I always show it. Also, sometimes I do some work for my class, such as putting some beautiful posters on the blackboard to attract students. And I also build a good relationship with my friends after class. In my free time, I always chat with them. So I think I have a good school life in my school.
Ah, wow. You are. I think you're busier than most adults. It sounds like you do more stuff. But you know what? Let me back up a little bit and rephrase my question. What I meant was, what do you do in your free time not related to school? So let's say you got all your school stuff done, and you've done everything you could for the extracurricular activities that you participate in, and it's a Saturday afternoon and there's nothing to do. What will Daisy be doing on Saturday afternoon when she can do anything she wants?
In the Saturday at weekends, I would like to read my favorite book, and sometimes I learn how to cook from my mom. Now I can cook a few dishes. If I can manage the eating, if I can cook when I went to America, I can solve the eating problem. And then I will go to train, and I want to make my singing skills up a level. So I joined the Shanghai Radio Children Choir to improve my skill too. At weekends, I always go to the training place for my training, and then I sometimes at weekends I go swimming with my dad, uh, almost about 1 hour long at weekend.
Wow, that's great. So you do enjoy some physical activities like getting out to go swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does swimming make you feel?
I think it's a kind of relax, but it also makes my body strong, and I enjoy staying in under the water and enjoy the swim in the water. It makes me feel happy, relaxed, and always this exercise can make me a healthy person.
Yeah, swimming is a really good activity because it's low impact. So I actually run. I run a lot, but the problem is that after many, many, many years, sometimes it hurts your ankles and your knees and your hips. But swimming is great because there's almost no impact. There's no damage that's done to your shoulders or elbows or whatever, and it's excellent cardiovascular exercise. So yes, I think you're totally right. That's an excellent form of exercise. Um, well, let me ask you: where are you? You're studying in China, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so have you ever? Is there any particular reason why you want to study at an American school?
I was attracted by the American teaching ways and American teaching method because they are quite different from China. And I know that the in the American teaching way is very different. They are heuristic, free, and open. The teacher always guides the students to use their imaginations to find the answer of the problem in the learning process, and sometimes the answers and the problems are not fixed, standard, automated, and I can use my imaginations to find answer of the problem by myself. Not just in China, we just listen to what teacher said and take some notes and take many. And I said American students can improve. Sometimes at my school in China, we always have a sale of goods for the charity. I gather the things old or new from our class and sell them at the gym to raise some money for the poor people in the country, or I use this money to buy some new books for the poor children in the countryside. So if I can went to America, I can do such charity work too to help the people who need this help, and it can make me to become an compassionate and helpful girl.
Well, now, how though? Let me ask you though. So my question was basically, so I asked you why it was that you wanted to come to the U.S. to study, and you had mentioned that you felt that the American teaching style was different, and they sort of they encourage you to use your imagination, and they emphasize questions that don't usually have like a yes or no answer. They may be like a little gray. Um, why do you think something like that is important to learn?
Uh, Maybe it just because the answer of the problem are not fixed, so different kind of answer if I can explain it well, my answer can be the answer to the question. And I think I can improve my current thinking, my thinking ability, and because I will use my imagination in to discover the answer in the learning process. So I think I need to do it myself, and
Ah,
nobody will help me, and
yeah.
no teachers will